Hey guys, I'm back. And I'm back with another great product that I've been using on a daily basis. I haven't been paid by anyone to make a video about this product. It's something that I actually found myself for my own personal use. And how I got into it is that I wanted to start gaming. But then when I was looking to buying a laptop, gaming laptop, I was looking to spending over $3,000 to get what close to what I was looking for. And when I buy a product, I'm looking at the display, I'm looking at the sound, I'm looking at battery, and I'm looking at portability. And by portability, I mean using LTE and 5G. Those are the four things that are usually a must for me. Reason why I have a Mac is because I've been working with music for over a decade already, and Mac offers what I can't get from Windows. But the good part is I could use this product on Mac too. So going into it, this is Shadow, and it is found on Shadow.tech. That's their website. And this is Windows via cloud service. So I found this product in November, beginning of November. And when I was about to sign up for it, it said the waiting time was until January 5th, which to me was like, that's too much. And at that point, it was monthly $14.99, and annual subscription was $11.99. But what I thought is that I would have to pay a whole year up front, and I didn't know how this product was, and I didn't want to have to deal with asking for a refund or anything like that. So I ended up signing up for $14.99, and I found a coupon online, so I ended up paying only $9.99 for the first month. I'm not sure if they charged me right away from that point on, or they charged me when I got access to this product. But the whole 2 month waiting time I wasn't happy about that. So I ended up going out and buying Asus Zephyrus G14, which I ended up returning a week later, and I ended up signing up for this service that same week. And at that point, the waiting time was already, I think it was the second week of November, and the waiting time was up to end of February. And the longer you wait, the longer the wait is. But it's totally worth it because they don't charge you for each month or the year service, which the yearly subscription you pay monthly. The 11.99 you pay monthly. So they don't charge you until you have the access to it. So whatever the time frame, it's worth signing up now because time goes. Anyway, so this is Windows via cloud service, and they have three tiers of subscription. Right now, they only have one, the basic one, which is called Shadow Boost. And this Shadow Boost is the GPU that it offers is GeForce GTX 1080. The processor is 4 cores, 8 threads. Memory is 12 gigabytes. Storage is 256 gigabytes, which is SSD, and it is upgradable up to 2 terabytes of HDD. And this is fully fledged operating system Windows 10 64-bit. Now they're promising for this to be available soon for two more packages, which is Shadow Ultra and Shadow Infinite. Now, what this two offer, when I was looking into a laptop that offered similar, I was looking into paying over $2,000. And if you do your calculations, like for example, let's just go into the basic plan. $11.99 for the basic, which is right here. $11.99, multiply it by a year. That's just multiply it. Like if you spend $3,000 today on a gaming laptop, a year later that specific laptop, gaming laptop, will not be worth what you pay today. So you're losing a lot of money. As soon as you buy and walk out of it, you lose money. But these guys promise to keep their stuff updated. So let me go into Shadow Ultra. Shadow Ultra offers GeForce RTX 80, and so does Shadow Infinite. VRAM for Shadow Ultra is 16 gigabytes, and for Infinite is 24 gigabytes, and this is ray tracing available. The processor for Ultra is 4 cores, 8 threads, same thing as Boost, but for Infinite is 6 cores and 12 threads. Memory for Ultra is 16 gigabytes, for Infinite is 32 gigabytes. Storage is 512 gigabytes for Ultra, and for Infinite is 1 terabyte. Now, it is 256 gigabytes of SSD plus the HDD storage that they add on top of it. And both are also upgradable to 2 terabytes. And again, Windows 10 for all these three packages. Now, this is when it gets really fun because you could have access to Windows 10 on whatever the device that you have. For me, I was able to access it on any of the device that I had. And let me go into what that means. So this is an application that you download on either Windows 64, Windows 32, Mac OS, Android, whether it is a phone or a tablet, Ubuntu, iOS, iPhone or tab or iPad, and Apple TV. Apple TV, I have LG OLED TVs, so it's like having this humongous computer on my display on my wall, with literally being able to use it with the mouse or keyboard, and I love it. So for those who are risky, like such as myself, they have also beta and alpha as applications. So alpha has a lot more bugs into it. It's basically when they're working on introducing new features to it, they first start with alpha and they have the testers, such as those who are signed up for it. But remember, those have extra bugs. And then there's beta, which is more, it's a little bit more stable than alpha. And after beta, it graduates into becoming an updated app that you could download here. But you could also download it directly from the App Store or from the Play Store. Same thing for the Apple TV, the iOS. Like, it's just available through there. So let me go more into the cost. So the difference between this and the Boost, which is the basic. The Boost one is $11.89. This is when oh, there you go. I got access to it on January 18th. No. I got access to it before that. That's when I signed up for the annual, because I've used it for a week or so. No, it was I think 2 weeks that I used it, and I loved it. So I ended up switching right away to the annual membership because I didn't want to pay $14.99. You know, I get to save like $3. So I signed up for $11.99, and they charge monthly. So when this becomes available, the Shadow Ultra will be $24.99. But then again, like I said, for me to have the 2080 for the laptop that I was looking at, I was looking into buying a laptop that was close to $2,500. And it still did not offer to what I could get with this product. And I'll go more into this. Same thing with the Infinite. That's $39.89 with, you know, best for 4K, and the RAM is 32 gigabytes, the storage is 1 terabyte, and then GPU is 2080 RTX. Those are great specs. It's not available yet, but it will be soon. Then you also have, right now I'm at 256 gigabytes. When this became available, people signed up on it pretty quick. This is just upgrading storage, and that's $299 extra per month for. Additionally, was 256 gigabytes. Then they also have this Shadow Ghost. It's like a device bringing high-end gaming to your TV. So it's like, think of it like PC connecting to a television. I don't really need that because the app gives me what I need. And the storage, I haven't reached even half of 256 because I'm not a crazy gamer like that. Not that I'm referring to gamers crazy, but I mean, like, I play leisurely the games when I'm bored or I need to waste some time. So let me start this application. So like I said, I have beta. If there's an update, it'll say the update is available right there, and update usually takes less than a minute. So you click start. And this, if this is your first time, it'll go into the connection testing to basically allow specific amount of data that would give you very steady type of connection. And it doesn't take a lot for it to be steady. I'll go more about the settings so you'll understand what I'm referring to. So this is Shadow. and it opens up as a window, which is great. So if you need to get back to using your Mac, you have that. You could maximize and minimize it. So let's go into the full screen. So this is Windows. Let me show you the App Store. Here you go. You could download whatever the apps you need. You could download the games, the Xbox games, if that's what you're looking at. A lot of Windows games. And like I said, this is more games based. So let's go into the settings. So with the streaming, like I said at the beginning, when it first starts, it looks into whatever the bit rate that you need automatically. So to allow you to have steady connection. And this is where I was referring to I need something that offers portability, because if I buy a gaming laptop, I rely on using a Wi-Fi or using phone that allows me with tethering. This specific service eats 15 gigabytes per hour. So T-Mobile right now offers on their Magenta Max 40 gigabytes. I would eat this literally within 2.5 hours. So I need something that offers that ability, like for example, the Samsung Galaxy S7 Plus, the tablets. It beautiful display, 5G connectivity, and I could use that on the go. So you could adapt to max bit rate, audio quality, high or regular. Now this is the high efficiency video coding, which is 8.265. Then you could disable the network condition notifications, but then that would require you for you to go into the Apple settings and do extra stuff that I don't really care about. And then the streaming preferences, which is UDP, it's the speed. Now this is the display. So you could fit to screen and it automatically adjusts to whatever the resolution that you need. You could also disable that and you could enable 2K display, which is 60 frames per second, because the frames per second, it adapts to whatever your device offers. And this MacBook Pro 16 is a 60 frames per second. So if I apply that, it automatically going to adjust to the 2K, and then you get these black bars on top that you see right here. I don't really need that. So generally, like, the good thing about the MacBook Pro 16, all those settings are right here, and it also offers what the data that it's eating. But on the touch displays and many other displays that offer the touchability over here, you see this icon right here? You click on that and then you get the settings. So I generally would like for it to be full display, so I just enable fit to screen, go back to the settings. The controls. This is where it's amazing. So this is the PlayStation control. Let me turn it on. It's on. Bam, it popped up over there. This allows me to use this gaming control for whatever the games I'm using. Now, as far as going to the control, if you're using a tablet or phone, it also allows you to use touch controls. So if you don't have a control on the go, you could just use like whatever the games that you play on whatever the app store that you download. The issue with the app store is you buy games specifically designed for that specific device. The graphics aren't great. And then I hate using display controls. So I want something on the go. Microphone enabled, and then the USB peripherals if you have anything connected. So this cloud service thing, it utilizes whatever you have connected to your specific device. Now you see this mouse. Let me pick up the camera. I'm basically just using right there. So going into the start menu, let me disable the settings. Going to this to the start menu, and it's beautifully, like, if you look, touch, which is great. It's great if you have a touchpad, trackpad, whatever you call it. It works with it beautifully. One thing that this service needs to work is ability to use touchscreen to go up and down. That they haven't introduced yet, and I'll show it to you later. But like allows you to do things like that. Like for example, there's the Steam. The games are right there. Like you could play Destiny 2. I am currently playing Valheim, which is a great game. It consumes a lot of time. So if you have a lot of time to waste, this would be a great game. And then I also like to play PlayStation Now, which is right here. Um, and PlayStation Now offers games on the go, where whatever the games that they have in the cloud, I believe it streams at 720p. They were talking about 1080p. Honestly, I haven't played PlayStation Now for about 2 months now, because I've been playing Destiny 2 or Valheim, and then I also played Tomb Raider, Shadow of the Tomb Raider. Great. And I'll go more into availability and usability. So let me show you what this thing is packing, because we went over the graphics and things like that. So like you click on this and it opens up like the settings. Let me just go into the system. So the system is right there. Let me see. So about 12 gigabytes, like it's set over there. I mean, you could look into it and you could see everything's here. It's 64-bit. This is the latest version, and then if you want to update certain things, then you go into like you would update any Windows, same thing. So let me quickly just show you. Let's see. Let me open up this game. Let's see, Valheim. Let's open up Valheim, because this is what I play on a daily basis now. So here we go. It's like it opens up like any game would on any gaming PC or a laptop. And the great thing is you could use PlayStation controller, which is great. All right, so here's the remote control. You could see it works. So you could start a game there. The graphics are amazing. I'm just clicking buttons. So if you have like a weekend and you have nothing to do, or those who are night owls and you like to play games, this service is amazing. And I'll show you why it's amazing. Because if you have, like, for example, a PC or a Mac, something that's old and you're not using it as much anymore, um, so it has to adjust. This is from the stream itself. So like you can see, it works flawlessly, literally. It's great. Let me close out of that. And you just basically use the remote, like the joystick, to do certain things. So and then the same thing, like if you want to play, like for example, The Last of Us. The issue with PlayStation Now, sometimes they are a bit laggy. But once you have that, like, um, service, like the game, like this one requires for you to plug it in, and I've done it. Like you could just literally plug it in through the USB. But sometimes it allows you to use wirelessly. So PlayStation Now, it's a great service. They have a lot of games, and I think they need to put a little bit more work into it to allow better, you know, portability access to it. It's only accessible on Windows. I wish they would offer this on Android devices or on iOS. I mean, I know iOS right now is very difficult as far as what they allow to, you know, to be accessible on their application. Let's see. It's a little slow sometimes. I mean, for Sony, I would consider Sony having strong history, so they should definitely smooth certain connectivity issues. But for 720, I would say like if you're playing a game, you might experience the stuttering of the connectivity is very rare. It is there, but it's very rare. So you definitely need a good connection, um, whether you have the Wi-Fi or 5G or LTE. I've played PlayStation now using LTE, and I've the 5G, and then using Wi-Fi. And if I have to give it a rating, I would probably rate it maybe like 9.5 out of 10. So this is basically me using the remote control, and as you could see, it works with no problems. And I'm not connected, so they are doing updates. Previously, you had to connect it with a USB cable. So let me go into showing you how this works on a tablet. All right. Yes, I want to quit it. Thanks for watching this video. I'll have another video with a portable device so you can see the difference how it works on something else. Thanks for watching.